So today I just wanted to take a quick look at the 2013 short film Don't Move. This runs roughly 14 minutes long. I was very impressed with this story. I think it was extremely well handled. Great storytelling, great acting, awesome lighting. Obviously for me, I guess you could say the triple threat of short filmmaking. But the opening credits, you basically just kind of open up with kind of like these hushed whispers. Somewhere in there you kind of hear someone saying that something is disgusting, and then we come up on the opening shot and we see a Ouija board. So we quickly discover that someone has summoned something, obviously. In typical horror film fashion, everything goes wrong because, nobody ever summons, like Vanna White or something, although she's kind of old. I don't think anybody would want her nowadays anyway. But you basically have this dark entity that has been summoned. There definitely is a subtle, but it's a good use of CGI on this character. I guess it's kind of like a wraith type character. It's really not discussed rather. But I guess at this point in the film, just because everyone's dying, nobody really cares to discuss what this thing is. But apparently it's very T-Rex-like. It has bad vision, so hence where the title of the film comes, Do Not Move, because it doesn't know you're there or it can't really see you unless you move. So, it definitely has very great tension. Everyone is basically, I guess you could say they're the leftover party goers. You've got this torn up remnants of what was once a happening party. You've got a woman who's sitting on a couch, a guy who's randomly standing in the living room, and a lady who is stuck in the kitchen holding a goblet and a bottle of wine. Obviously, when everything went down, she was in mid-pour. So they're kind of stuck in these awkward or these humorous positions, but it's played straight. So even though it can be considered something that's quite laughable, you really don't find too much humor in it because you're basically very quickly drawn into the story. At least I was. And especially the fact that, like I said, you have this very well-lit room, which to me says that obviously this party is something that is going on at night, because how often do you see a party going on during the day? Unless it's an office event, which this is not. So even though you have these well-lit scenes, you've got this wraith character that's kind of like looming about. But you've got this high tension, which really draws the audience into the story. And the fact that you've got so much lighting really does not affect or deter from, which I thought was extremely great. Eventually, at some point in the film, the lights go off, but they do come back. But we never really kind of get a solid resolution. Obviously, in short film fashion, they kind of leave it open-ended. And I love that they do this echo effect, because it's more kind of like it leaves you with this thing going on in your head, like, well, what else happened, There was one survivor, but the film ends abruptly. Obviously, we assume due to the Ouija board, that is how this entity was summoned accidentally, one would presume. Do we ever really get to see the character or this evil creature face to face? Yes, we do. It does have a latex mask, but it's not cheesy. It's very well done. In my opinion, everything about this story was very well handled. And they do play it straight, as I said, but, definitely very impressed with this one. It's not often that I guess you could say, sing praises about short films, but this is definitely one of those ones that I would watch over and over. I would definitely highly recommend that you guys check this one out. I thought it was just amazing. But that is all I have for you guys today, and I will talk to you later.